One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, squaring off with another team from the Pac. Toss sweep to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Savage. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it in. The Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Gain of 35 on the play.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. period. First down here. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Keeps looking downfield. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. Looking to throw, it's McCord. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much. They'll try the toss to the left. Takes it the other way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Try to get it to the edge. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it, looking for the first down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The 22.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
At the 29-yard line. Third down coming.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards. Going to the running game. And some room to work. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Ducks are on the move. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Calls his own number. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Savage. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field.
And he makes the catch on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's McCord. Right down the middle. It's complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the move. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so...
There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Savage. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, this one had all the suspense of a